Blackwood Hospital, a derelict medical facility nestled in the foggy hills of northern California. Once a state of the art psychiatric hospital in the 1950s century, it was abandoned in 1983 after a series of unexplained deaths and disappearances. The building is now a crumbling relic, its halls filled with the echoes of its dark past. It's a cold, moonless night in February 2025. A group of five urban explorers, Elena, Marcus, Priya, Jack, and Sofia, arrive at Blackwood Hospital. They've heard the rumors, patients screaming in the night, shadowy figures roaming the halls, and the faint sound of heartbeat echoing through the walls. They are here to document the hospital's haunted history for their YouTube channel. As they step inside, their air grows heavy, and the scent of antique and decay fills their nostrils. The walls are stained with dark, rust-colored patches that look eerily like blood. The group splits up to cover more ground, each armed with a flashlight, a camera, and a walkie-talkie. Elena and Marcus explore the east wing, where the psychiatric wards were locked. As they walk down the hallway, they hear faint whispers, voices that seem to come from the walls themselves. The words are indistinct, but the tone is menacing. Marcus brushes it off as the wind, but Elena feels a cold hand brush against her shoulder. When she turns, no one is there. In the west wing, Priya and Jack discover the old operating theater. The room is freezing, and the surgical tools are still laid out on a rusted table. As if waiting for the next patient, Jack's camera captures a shadowy figure standing in the corner. But when he looks up, it's gone. Priya feels a sudden, overwhelming sense of dread and insists they leave. Sofia, alone in the basement, finds the hospital's morgue. The drawers are partially open, and inside she sees skeletal remains wrapped in tattered hospital gowns. As she films, one of the drawers slams shut on its own. She hears a low growl and runs back upstairs, her heart pounding. The group returns in the lobby, shaken but determined to continue. They decided to investigate the hospital informer's room 13, where the most violent patients were kept. The door is sealed with heavy chains, but Marcus finds a pair of bolt cutters in the maintenance room. As they enter room 13, the temperature drops drastically. The walls are covered in scratches and cryptic symbols. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind them, and the whispers grow louder. The group realizes they are not alone. Shadowy figures emerge from the corners, their eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Elena's camera captures a ghostly nurse holding a syringe, her face twisted in a gnostic smile. Marcus is grabbed by an unseen force and dragged into the darkness. Priya and Jack try to help him, but they are surrounded by spirits of former patients, their faces contorted in agony. Sophia finds an old journal in the room written by Dr. Blackwood, the hospital's founder. It reveals that the hospital was a front for unethical experiments on patients conducted in collaboration with a secret government program. The experiments drove the patients to madness, and their tormented souls have been trapped in the hospital ever since. The group realizes They need to perform a ritual to free the spirits. Using the general as a guide, they gather items from around the hospital: a surgical knife, a veil of mercury, and a lock of hair from one of the patient's remains. As they perform the ritual, the spirits grow more aggressive, but they manage to complete it just as the wall began to bleed. The hospital shakes violently, and the spirits let out a final, air pressing scream before vanishing. The group runs for the exit, but as they reach the door, Marcus collapses. His eyes are blank and his skin is ice cold. The others drag him outside, but he doesn't wake up. The group returns home, but they are forever changed. Marcus remains in a catatonic state, and the others are haunted by nightmares of Blackwood Hospital. Their footage is corrupted except for one clip: a ghostly figure standing in the lobby waving goodbye. Blackwood Hospital still stands, its secrets buried in the whispering walls, and one quiet night, local says they can still hear the faint sound of a heartbeat echoing through the air.